All right, Barlow Brigade. Big Jim coming at y'all from the international headquarters for everything Barlow. Me and Dude would like to welcome y'all back. We got our Clark, Kentucky Knife, Dwayne Clark pocket cross. Eye candy is this completely beautiful cinnamon stag bone jumbo trapper. Just a beast, just a beautiful, beautiful pocket knife right there, guys. You put that in your pocket, you know you got something. Um, and we'll get in more into that here in just a minute. All right, we got that sitting on the Deep South anvil, Deep South cutlery. Y'all need to get in there where you fit in there. All right, guys. Last night about I don't know. I guess it was 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:30. I got up and did what old men do at 2:30 in the morning, and when I laid back down, I punched up the old tube, and there was Brother Tom at Knife Delights. He had posted, I guess he filmed and did a drop to where it would premiere during the early morning hours of Tuesday for his Super Tuesday hashtag. So his channel is named properly, Knife Delights, because every time you visit with Mr. Tom, it is a delight. He's very knowledgeable. Matter of fact, his other channel is basically a history channel. I think it's called History Delights. I'm not really sure. I haven't participated over there much. Now I have gone and looked, but he's a very astute, dapper gentleman that when he brings you some information about something, you need to pay attention because he knows a lot about what he's talking about. I try to be well researched whenever I do a video to where I can bring forth some type of knowledge. But Brother Tom, when he brings it, you might as well you can almost bank on it. There's an old saying around here about some people tell you, say, man, you better believe that. Said if I tell you a chicken dipped snuff, you just need to figure out which wing he's got the can hid. So y'all get over there and check out Brother Tom at Knife Fly. So it's Super Tuesday, and what he basically says is just grab two pocket knives and talk about them. So, well, you know me, I went and looked in the locker, and it took me a minute to figure out two of them. But I had two things come in yesterday or day before that I think are worthy of talking about, and so I'm going to drop those on y'all. Okay, let's go ahead and get in there. Well, number one, I was on the old whatnot the other night, and this guy pulls up his pocket knife. He put it at a $10 go, and he said it was a LB7 Uncle Henry. And well, you know, if you know anything about the old LB7, they coming from China now. I mean, you can get one of them for $25 to $45 on eBay or wherever you buy pocket knives. But he said this one was USA, and I looked at it for a minute, and you really can't tell a whole bunch. Them guys moving it, they like me, they moving the knife all around and throwing it to you and all that. But when it came in, I popped that son gun open. I looked at it pretty good. Now it's got one little scratch right there, but it's superficial, and some kind of little something on the probably where it got the green stain from the sheath. Now it doesn't have a sheath, but then I looked at the tang stamp, and sure enough, boy, she said Uncle Henry Schrade. And I said, well, they got that on most of them from China, which ain't nothing wrong with a China-made knife. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not contradicting myself, but if you look real close, if I can get the focus in there for y'all, right there along the bottom, it says USA made. So says LB7 and in USA. So this is the real deal. Now, when you get these, you see these on the old Evil Bay, they're selling for basically $100. You can get a pretty good user for between $80 and $100, and then the brand new one's usually going to be between $100 and $140. So I got a brand new LB7. I think they call it the Golden Bear. I got it brand new on Whatnot for $26. Didn't have any trouble paying $26 for this knife, y'all. My boy HT up in Arkansas will tell you right now that that's a good old big one right there. And he's right. I had one of these back in the day. It got away from me, but I got another one. So I'm gonna see if I can find me a sheath for it. I'm not even gonna worry about that scratch. I give it character in my book. Now, when I showed y'all this cinnamon stag bone from Rough Rider right here, Big Boy Trapper, I kind of did that with a purpose. A couple of days ago, I believe, Rasmussen's Castle. I think it's Brother Mike. I'm not sure if I'm wrong with that name. I'm sorry, but he showed. I think it was either a sow belly stockman, or maybe it was a single bladed sow belly trapper. I'm not sure which it was, and he, like a lot of folks, talked about how the black staining and things on those tends to wear off, or you can rub it and it'll rub off on your fingers. Now I'm not I've seen people like Tobias Gibson and several other of the major YouTubers take those things with a nylon brush and wipe all that black off of there, which is fine. I mean, it's their knife; they can do with it what they want to. But the one I got that I'm going to show y'all is in this Charlie Cook's basket weave sleeve right there. I mean, I'm toting it today. That's how much I like it. But it's 3 3/4 inch Stockman. Now, you can see how dark that is. Now, this one over here is already grayed up quite a bit. All I've really done to that one is polish it. I have carried it a few times, but basically, I pocket carried it. But basically, it is it's pocket worn, and if you'll look at it closely, you can see where most of the black in there has turned gray or worn off from me polishing it, and it kind of gives it that smoky bone looking color. Still a very vibrant and that word, but just stunning looking stag on there is in my camp anyway. So of course this one's brand new. I took it out of the box, like I said, day before yesterday. Got a little smoky there in a couple of areas, and but it's just your standard Stockman. Got your spade. I mean, got your clip blade. Well, if I can get it out of there. Well, I have to concentrate. I can't look through the dang camera. I got to look over the top of it. There's your sheep's foot, and then your standard spade blade. And it's just a basic Stockman. There's nothing wrong with that. It is what it is, except the color. It's brand new. It hasn't been carried, hasn't been toted, hasn't been sharpened. Okay? Now then, some of y'all who are experienced here in the old Barlow Brigade know that for a long time, and I've done heavy use on this one. This is in the Stephen Jeffrey. This is my dedicated Barlow slip. This is the one that I've carried extensively. Now, you're going to notice that this one, if you can see the difference in the two, this one's been carried a lot and used a lot, which I'll show you in just a minute. but you can see the difference. Now I don't know that Smoky Mountain knife, they may not be that clairvoyant to where they designed the dye, that black dye, to where it would wear or pocket wear the way it does. I don't know if that's what, I don't know. I'm not high enough in the pay grade to have that information from them. But if you carry these knives, it'll turn into this, which to me is almost like a real stag handle. Like I say, on this one, let me get it in here. Y'all look at it. Y'all see the tinners on that thing. I've done heavy use on this one. I've done a little polishing, and the tinners ain't as, it's carbon steel, so it's not, the tinners ain't as vibrant as it once was on there. But I mean, I've used it in the kitchen. I used it around the shop. Of course, it's still blistering sharp. It came that way. I just give it a little strop every now and then. Carbon steel to me, that's my jam. So, but anyway, there's two little knives, y'all. I hope this one wears to where it looks like this one. Gives it that pocket worn stag looking deal that I think that's the way they were intended to be to wear. I mean, if you want to take yours and wash the black off and then maybe re-dye it or burn it or whatever it is you want to do to it, that's fine. I mean, that's what makes this community such a good place. You can do what you want, and it's because it's your pocket knife. You treat it the way you want to treat it. But like I say, I would give it a chance, and that's what when I made a comment to Rasmussen's Castle, that's what I told him. I said, give it a month, carry it for a month, and see how it wears in, and then move on from there if you want to do some changes to it. So there you go, guys. A little tip for Tuesday. No big deal. It's just I got a little inspiration whenever I saw Brother Tom early this morning. So I picked up that big old good one and decided I'd give y'all a little update or a little talk about that dye. Like I say, it is what it is. Great news, guys. Channel stickers have been ordered. I put in the order. I did a final check off on the stickers yesterday. I had them. I ordered them. I think they're, my son would call them bitching. I don't know if that's a curse word or not. If it is, I'm sorry if I offended any of y'all. But my son, that's what he would say about them. He would say, "Daddy, them some bitching stickers right there." So I'll start sending those out. Of course, everybody that gets a mail out from me here in the future will have one or two. I've got 4 or 5 core individuals that will get them first, and then we'll release the hounds. All right, guys. Thank y'all for stopping by for my little 13, 14-minute video I'm dropping on y'all. I want all y'all to have a safe Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your week. I guess I'll be back sometime this week, but I don't really know yet. We're just going to have to see how it works. Thank you again. Tell all your buddies about my channel. It's a family here. I'm glad that every one of y'all are a member of my family. Once again, have a great day. Rule number 9.